If you're anything like me, you've locked yourself in your room for hours or days and watch porn multiple times a day, just making love to your bed, just trying to give it a baby. I mean, that's essentially how it is. You're trying to make a baby with your bed, or with your tissue, or with your hand. And I'm glad to say I'm not a father. Uh, but it's actually so weird. It is really weird. Like, having a porn addiction is so weird. And I don't want this to be a sad video. You know, we can kind of laugh about it as well. I think that takes power away from it as well. Because you think, oh, I'm so weird, I'm struggling with this. Bro, a lot of people are struggling with a porn addiction. A lot of people just feel trapped. And let me tell you, there is a way out of it. But let me tell you my story first. So, ever since the age of 8, I was always looking at like explicit content on the internet. I used to play like these games that you had to strip a girl naked, or you were watching some cartoons and they were doing some stuff they weren't supposed to do. So my mind got pretty much messed up since I was a child. And when I was 13, I actually started watching pornography like for real. And there was a time where I actually had my first orgasm, and I was at 13, and that my life just changed. I mean, having your first orgasm was probably the best experience I've ever had as a young adult. And I remember this feeling so good because I actually said, wow, I get to feel like this? I get to feel so good for free? I literally said that, for free? I don't have to do anything. I can just... And it kind of reminds me of that experiment that did with the mouse. So the mouse had the opportunity to either go towards food or press a button to get this dopamine shot. And the mouse would just keep pressing the button over and over and over and over again until it died. Until it died. And that's kind of how it feels like with watching pornography. There's nothing more enjoyable in life than doing that thing. But you soon get to realize that it's all fake. Afterwards, you don't feel good. Afterwards, you actually feel kind of ashamed. I stopped looking people in the eyes. I started being more antisocial as well. And there came a time where I said enough is enough. I gotta stop. And this was maybe at 17 years old, maybe 18 years old. But there wasn't much change. I always said, today is the last day. After this video, I'm gonna stop. And you know what? It never actually happened. It was never the last time. There was always some video I had to come back to because I just had to see that scene one more time. I had to see how my online girlfriend was doing. Is she still good? Did she gain weight? I mean, it's really weird. And there's a story in the Bible that where God sees these people, all these men, who are just in sin the whole time. They're being super sexually immoral right now. And after a while, God was like, you know what? Go and do your thing. Go and have fun. Yeah, go into your sin. He just let them indulge into it. And they kind of stayed there. And I kind of feel like that's what happened to me. He just let me stay there for a while because I didn't want to change. So if you don't want to change, change will not happen at all. Like, it has to happen from you. So I started analyzing myself. Okay, if I keep saying this is the last video and it's never the last video, there's always something else. How can I flip that around? So I kind of did this little hack where I said, you know what? Today I won't watch it because I got stuff to do. I have a lot of stuff that I want to do, I want to accomplish. But tomorrow I'll watch it. I know this is weird advice, but this is how I did it. I mean, it was really that simple because tomorrow actually never comes. You know when you procrastinate on something, you always say tomorrow I'll do it. And tomorrow comes, you're like, oh, I don't want to do it. I'll just do it tomorrow as well. So that's kind of how I did it. I just focus on today, and that's what most addicts actually do. It's a daily battle. It's a daily battle. It's your thorn. There's a story in the Bible that says there's a thorn in your flesh, and you have to battle with it every single day. So I just accept the fact that that's my thorn, and I will battle with it every single day. And that's fine, because it actually gets easier over time. So don't get me wrong, it gets easier over time. But never think that you're safe, okay? Because one porn binge is all it takes to make you feel like a ghoul, walking around like this, because you're so drained, you're completely empty. Now you still have to go to school, you still have to go to the gym, you still have to talk to those people. Man, I think they know. Yeah, if you want to be scared, let me tell you, I think the people know that you're doing something weird. I think they can just kind of smell it. And yeah, so that's kind of how I lived my life for a while. Just trying to impregnate my bed every single day, to no avail. But I want you to know there's someone out there for you. There's someone out there for you, but you have to become this godly man. You got to become a spiritual man. You got to be financially stable as well. You got to be physically strong to protect her, because this world is crazy. And you got to be emotionally intelligent. So if you focus on those 4 things, you don't have time to watch pornography. Just take it one day at a time. That's how I did it. And it actually gets easier over time as well. Go out into nature. I mean, nature's beautiful. Go out for a walk every morning. Pray. Meditate. Be grateful. Start your day with gratitude. Feeling free from it, it feels great. It honestly feels great. You want to do more. You want to talk to more people. You want to accomplish more stuff. You know, I know a lot of the NoFap videos are like, at day 4 you're gonna start attracting more girls, you're gonna feel more energized and all that stuff. Let me tell you the most important thing. You actually feel alive. You actually feel like life is worth living. That's the main benefit from quitting porn. That's the main benefit from living a godly lifestyle. I always say this: Christianity is life on hard mode. And NoFap, dopamine detox, all that stuff, it's all in the Bible. So if you want to go all in, look into Christianity. Become the 1% of the 1%. Go all in, go all out. And to God be all the glory.